we did produce a lot of hay. I mean, you look at that, that's one row. We got 4 bales along the one row. Kind of impressed, although there may be some going back to bits I missed and it generated another bale type of thing. How many we got? 10, 11. Oh no, that's 10. 12. Okay. Need 2 more. I might run up to that other small field, grab what's there. Alright, so this is 104. We could claim it. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was the wrong button to press. Supposed to press number 4, not number 9. Oh, it is what it is. Getting ahead of myself. Good. And the tea's all gone just before it gets cold. Okay, well that was a little bit of a disaster. Come on, fall off, and grab. Yay. Okay, so this time we'll try and fold up the pickup without dumping all the bales off the back, which was not the plan. Make sure I push the right button this time. Again, we're going to have to do some turning around. Close that. But this time, I think I can run it round this barn. That was a bit close. Because we can leave this way. Okay, 104 is now a finished contract completely. So I can claim 104, 9,000, not bad. That's better. I think we're now... Obviously, we now have more money than we had when we started this. So that's a good thing. 2 bales. I think it is worthwhile collecting the 2 bales because that could put us at all the contracts complete. And the sooner I complete all the contracts, the sooner I can concentrate on just shipping the bales to the farm instead. Where is this side road I'm looking for? There. But I want to I want to over-deliver as few hay bales as possible, because hay is not really a lucrative commodity to deal in, and it'll do much better feeding the cows. Sneak through there. It's to the left. And again, another tight entrance to a field. Oh no, not too bad. I thought I was envisaging I was going to have to do another 180. Okay. Collector down. Grab 2. Run away. Because obviously the one contract we still have to complete is the big one, which has the mostest of the bales, and so it is going to use a lot to complete it. And we're at 90, which is again another small field, so we should, once we grab all the rest of the bales on that field, we should just be able to claim this one too. I'm kind of hoping we'll get the rest of 90 plus the other 2 fields as excess hay that we can feed to our cows. And then we can be confident that our cows will not go hungry for a while. Although, it's not a big deal, because we do have animal grazing. So if the cows do run out of food, they will use up grass in the pasture that their shed is connected to. So we do have a little leeway before the cows go hungry. So that's the theory. Alright. We can run in this way. And back up there. Press the right button. So this week I am going to be completely disassembling the office. Everything out. Everything cleaned and swept and mopped, and the rug that's in here will be gone. And I'll be able to wheel around the office more freely. And then we're getting rid of the desks that we bought for quite a lot of money, but they're really bad quality. So not really going to miss them. They looked nice when we bought them, but all of the veneer has rubbed off, and the joints are falling apart, and they're just totally bad. So they're going, and we bought some new desks. So I was planning probably Monday, although I now have to do some work on Monday, so we'll see how that works out. I didn't pull all the bales off this field, did I? No. But yeah, be nice to have new desks. And the nice thing about the new desks is the side panel will actually attach to the desk, which the current one has. The support frame for the desktop is too close to the edge and too deep for the side panel to actually be mounted on the desk. So that then gets rid of another piece of furniture that's currently in the office that technically doesn't need to be here. So yay for that. Obviously, one of the things that I do like to do, if I'm taking apart the office, I'm obviously disassembling or disconnecting all of the wires on all of the PCs. So it could be a good time to do PC upgrades, but that's probably not happening this year. I would like a new graphics card, because this one is very old. When we're talking, probably 4 years old on the graphics card. The sound card needs to come out of mine because it's not working. And I think that's down to the motherboard, not down to the sound card. Had to replace the SSD on Mrs. Osa's PC the other week as well. That completely failed, and that was my one failed about 2 years prior. So the SSDs that were installed in these PCs, very unreliable. Now I have managed to replace them with some better SSDs and bigger. Ones we had were about 256, so they were big enough to run Windows, but not big enough to put anything else on. And now we've got a pair of, we've each got a 1 terabyte SSD, so stuff loads faster. Doesn't necessarily run faster, but loads faster, which is nice. Okay, so how many we got left? 10. We just finished 90 we can claim. Maybe we'll claim 90. I think we can claim 24, so we've just got 119 and 128 left. So I can claim that one. I can claim that one. I want to claim 119 last, so if we go and grab... I'm going to unload these bales. These may actually complete the contract. And so it's sort of a... I guess it's a little bit of a concern, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to collect sort of 3 or 4 bales to complete the contract, which is just wasteful driving. Not my tractor, but still, it's time spent. I guess we can come in the back way, and as we collect the bales, we'll exit through the front of the main farm there onto the road by the store, or that runs by the store, should I say. Okay, Actually going to want to exit here to the right, so position ourselves to do that. Okay, 10 bales at don't know. I don't think I do have enough here, but we'll find out. 52% done, 84% done. How much is left? 22,000. That may be 3 or 4 bales. We'll call it 4 bales. I think what I'm going to do now is we'll run down to field 128 and just pull all the bales off it, take it back to our yard. And then we'll go to 119. I think I can probably do the same there. Just pull all of the bales off except 4. And we'll then deliver those 4 separately. Obviously, I don't want to be stupid and not deliver enough and then have to buy bales. That's just bad planning. Although really our choice at the moment is contract for hay and keep the excess, or buy hay for the cows. I could do my well, I don't know. We're still about 2 months off being able to make our own hay. It's actually kind of convenient. But kind of thinking that we could do hay from our field, but I think the big field to the north of our farm is going to have a contract on it in May. If that's a hay contract, I can grab some more hay from that field. If it's not a hay contract, then it'll be sellable silage, so it won't be a complete disaster, and it will be more income. But that can then colour our decision as to whether we hay cut our big grass field or make more money from it. Oops. Definitely more than 14, 24 thing. 14 bales on here. Losing numbers. Math is hard. That's 10. I'll go and grab the one to our left first. Oh, that messed up. And then I want to figure 2 more as we wend our way to the exit. Oh, that's convenient. 1 in the gateway. Boop. Make sure we press the right button this time. Alrighty, that one's full. going to take these back to our yard. Just gone 12, so the cleaning of the feeding robot won't do its feeding robot thing. And logistics for the last field will be play by ear, I guess. But I kind of, you know, if I don't have, if there's 4 left and I don't have room for the 4, I can take what I've got on the trailer back to the farm and then do a run to the store with the last 4. If there is room for the last 4, then I'm going to have to do a sort of a bale split somewhere. Anyway, here come the cow food. I think one of the things I could do is do 5 silage contracts, but I'm really only considering that if I if there's another round of big equipment that we can do it with. The thing that most of these contracts were Valtra Gs with single front, single side mower, or a what are they called? Can't remember what they're called. The mower that tows behind on a tongue, and you can swing to the left or the right. Technical name for them, and I do know it, I just brain doesn't remember at the moment. Anyway, we also have the silage bales that we done last week are all wrapped and ready to go, so that's a good thing. Okay, which hole is the the hay's in that one, that's awkward. That is a scary amount of manure. Which is why I need a manure wagon. I really don't want to transport that much manure down to the BGA for, you know, £700 per load. It's not exactly an economical thing. I mean, obviously one thing I could do is use the Easy Development Toolkit to just say, okay, load up the trailer 10 times and then delete the manure that's in the trailer, and once I've done that, drive down to the BGA and artificially load it 10 times. Alrighty, how much have we got? Poot. That was 112,000. That's good hay. Okay, let's blah 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 button. Okay, so that gives us one load potentially. I think we may have close to 4 full loads of bales to bring back. But still. sell the milk. Once we've got the cows dealt with, we'll sell the milk. And the milk's going to be 25. No. Okay, I think my goal is if we end up with about £180,000 in the bank at the end of this, all the hay and delivering the milk, what I might do is say over 180,000 we will buy the dairy, and then we will I'll have to use the truck to carry that stuff down to the Maypole exports. That's going to be a lot of trips, because we have, I think, generally about 3,000 litres of tomatoes to transport, and then we're going to have all the butter and all the milk, all the cheese that will need to be transported as well. I'm going to need another tele-truck so that we can get the dairy produce loaded into the small truck. But the small truck can only take 7,000 litres, and it can only take one commodity at a time. And up until now, what I've been doing is I'll run the tomatoes down to Maypole exports, and then I'll continue down the road to the bakery and grab the 2 pallets of bread and take them back to Maypole exports. And it's sort of one long round trip. Deliver 2 commodities is good, but if we're transporting milk and butter and cheese, that's more stuff to deliver. So it's going to be 3 trips from the farm down to export. But that's the best value. Of course, another option would be to change the greenhouse to sugar beet product. No, that's not a good plan, because having sugar beet doesn't make sugar. I was thinking we could step up the bakery to make cake, because we have the flour, and we would have to make strawberries, which again comes out of, maybe I was overestimating. Strawberries comes out of the garden. Then we'd need some sugar beets to make sugar out of, but I would need a sugar mill too, so not quite as easy as I thought it would be. Then I think you need milk and, you might need eggs as well. Okay, not 4 loads. What have we got? That's 7. Oh, you know what we can do? We can claim 128. Because that field is now empty. Boot. So, one more. Like I said, I think that says 6 bales, but that's 6 standard size bales, and these are huge. So these are 8,000 litre bales. 3/8 of 24 will take 4 just to be certain that we complete the contract. And that will be a thing. Anyway, Oh, doesn't matter. There's more where that came from. You might notice I'm not cutting all the way to the edge of some of these fields. So, okay, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Filled up the thing. So definitely got one more full load from this field. And then it looks like possibly about 11 more after that. So it will be a complicated run with the last